Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope we're doing great today. Happy Sunday. I got a big NFL slate today, guys. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Working our way to 22.5K subs, so keep up the good work. Check out all my betting links in the description below. Really good promos to get in on the action today. A lot of good boosts with the FanDuel and DraftKings. So be sure to check those out in the description below, guys. And yeah, we'll hop in it here. Big slate today. We've got the Cincinnati Bengals versus the Carolina Panthers. Bengals opening up as a 4.5-point road favorite with the over-under at 47. Bengals coming into this matchup 0-3. The Panthers 1-2. Yeah, disappointing start from the Bengals here. 0-3 to start the season. Coming off a Washington loss at home, 33-38. All their games have been very close. All their games have been been a touchdown or less. Carolina, they're coming off a big Vegas win. I mean, dominating Vegas win. They made the switch to Andy Dalton, and the offense looked great. Offense looked really good. They moved the ball. They scored. Everyone got involved here. Yeah, I mean, the numbers are pretty bad for both team, like covering wise, and crazy. Just not sure what's going on with the Bengals. They got the talent on offense. Offense doesn't look good. The defense can't really stop anything. Maybe the Bengals are just bad. Maybe people are expecting Bengals to bounce back and win a bunch of games and get better. Maybe the Bengals just stink, and that's okay. Maybe they're just not going to be good this year. And I know the Panthers aren't good, but Andy Dalton revitalized them last week. Yeah, I think I've seen better play from the Panthers last week than I have from the Bengals all season. Give me the Panthers plus 4.5 at home today. Next matchup, we get the Denver Broncos versus the New York Jets. Jets opening up as an 8-point home favorite with the over-under at 39.5. Broncos coming into this matchup 1-2. The Jets 2-1. Broncos coming off a big Tampa Bay win, 26-7. But big underdog win for them. They played very well against the Bucs. The Jets, they're on a 2-game winning streak, coming off a big New England win, 24-3. They played very well defensively in that matchup. Denver 5-15 on the road. They don't really travel well. I don't know. I think it's going to be tough. You got Jets holding Patriots to 3. Denver coming off a good game, but I don't know, man. I really like the Jets at home. I think they'll be all right. I know Jets are missing their right tackle, so we'll see what happens. Hopefully, they can cover the side for Aaron Rodgers. But yeah, I like the Jets. They're coming off some good games here. I don't know if Denver's going to pull off a kind of game like they pulled off last week. I'm going to buy a point, though. I don't like the 8 points. 8 points, too risky. I'm going to buy a point, and I'll take the Jets -7 and money line at home today. Next matchup, we got the Jacksonville Jaguars versus the Houston Texans. Texans opening up as a 5.5-point home favorite with the over-under at 44.5. Jags coming into this matchup 0-3. The Texans 2-1. Jags are coming off a beatdown against Buffalo 47-10. Houston, they're coming off a beatdown too, 34-7 against Minnesota. Both teams looking to bounce back. Jags still looking for their first win. And the Jags, the numbers are just bad for them. They're 1-8 in their last 9, 2-10 against Houston, where they've been really bad, 0-5 on the road, where they just haven't looked good. Trevor Lawrence hasn't looked good. Offense has looked horrible. Defense can't stop anybody here. I expect a big bounce back game from the Texans. Don't know what the Texans did last week. I think maybe the Vikings D is just that good. I don't know, but I expect a huge bounce back from Houston against a struggling Jags team. Give me Texans -5.5 and money line at home today. Next matchup, we got the Los Angeles Rams versus the Chicago Bears. Bears opening up as a 3-point home favorite with the over-under at 40.5. Rams coming into this matchup 1-2. The Bears also 1-2. We've got the Rams. They're coming off a big San Francisco win, 27-24. Chicago, they're coming off a Colts loss, 16-21. They haven't looked good. Offense has been very bad for Chicago. Yeah, very bad. The Rams, 4-2 against Chicago, 4-2 covering against Chicago. They've been very good against Chicago here. I just don't know if I trust Chicago. That's really it. Don't know if I trust Chicago. They have not played well. The offensive line's been terrible. They have like zero run game. Caleb Williams hasn't looked that great. And yeah, I'll take the points, and I'm gonna take the Rams. I'm gonna buy a half a point, and I'm gonna take the Rams plus 3.5 on the road today. Next matchup, we've got the Minnesota Vikings versus the Green Bay Packers. Packers opening up as a 3-point home favorite with the over-under at 44. Vikings coming into this matchup 3-0. Packers 2-1. Vikings, what a start the Vikings are there. 3-0. They're coming off a dominating Houston win. Packers, they're coming off a Tennessee win. Back-to-back underdog wins for the Packers. It looks like they're getting Jordan Love back today, so that is good. Yeah, this is going to be a very interesting one. We got the Vikings are just playing great right now. Packers at home, where they've been solid. You know, Aaron Jones revenge game. Maybe Aaron Jones has a nice game here. Yeah, Vikings 3 on the road where they've been dominant. The defense has been awesome for Minnesota. I mean, coming off a 34-7 win against Houston, they absolutely shut Houston out. Last 3 games, they've held teams under 20 points. Same as the Packers here. Sam Darnold playing great. This one's tough, but I got to buy the half a point. I got to take the Vikings here. I mean, they're playing great right now. It's hard to bet against them. The way what their defense is doing, the stops they're getting. Yeah, I got to take the Vikings plus 3.5 on the road here. Next matchup, we got the New Orleans Saints versus the Atlanta Falcons. Falcons opening up as a 3-point home favorite with the over-under at 41. Saints coming into this matchup 2-1. The Falcons 1-2. You got the Saints. They are coming off a tough Eagles loss, 15-12. Falcons, they're coming off a very tough Chiefs loss, 22-17. Yeah, interesting matchup here. You know, New Orleans definitely slowed down their offensive pace after scoring 40 plus points in back-to-back games. Finally came down to reality here. Then Atlanta, just some tough losses here. You got the Saints. They're 4-1 against Atlanta. They've been very good against Atlanta. 5-1 on the road against Atlanta, where they've been really good head-to-head here. I'm liking the points with the Saints here. And they're coming off a disappointing offensive week last week. I think the offense gets rolling here. Getting a field goal on the road here. I'm going to buy a half a point. The Saints plus 3.5 here. Next matchup, we got the Philadelphia Eagles versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Eagles opening up as a 1-point road favorite with the over-under at 42. Both teams coming into this matchup 2-1. You got the Eagles. They're coming off a Saints win 15-12. Tampa Bay, they're coming off that 26-7 loss against Denver. Just very disappointing, very strange game. They could not do anything against Denver at all. The Eagles, no AJ Brown, no Devonta Smith. They're very thin at receivers. So missing 2 of their elite receivers. We'll see how that goes. We'll see who steps up today for them. Yeah, I just think, the offense definitely, you saw the offense was lacking last week without those receivers. I think we're going to get the same kind of thing with the offense here. Maybe they got to get Saquon going, honestly. That's their best option. Get Goddard going. Yeah, I expect a monster bounce back game from Tampa Bay. At home, disappointing game against Denver. Against a pretty bad Philly D, honestly. Philly 1-5 against Tampa, 2-4 covering against Tampa here. Yeah, I think it's a great spot for Bucks. Give me Bucks money line at home today. Next matchup, we got the Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Indianapolis Colts. Steelers opening up as a 2-point road favorite with the over-under at 40.5. Steelers coming into this matchup 3-0. The Colts 1-2. Steelers, I mean, yeah, very impressive 3-0 for the Steelers here. Coming off a Chargers win 20-10. Offensively, it hasn't been amazing. I mean, they're not scoring too many points, 20, 13, and 18 in their last three. But they're getting wins here. They're playing good D. I mean, look at their defense this season. They've given up 10, 6, and 10. I mean, man, they're barely giving up a touchdown and a field goal, which is crazy. The Colts, they're coming off a Chicago win. Very lucky they got the win because Anthony Richardson, man, he's been throwing a lot of picks, man. He looks good on the ground, but man, his decision making has been pretty bad. And yeah, Steelers on the road here. I don't know. I just don't love Anthony Richardson. The Steelers D's been so good so far this season here. And I think I got to ride the Steelers train right now. And give me Steelers -2 and money line on the road. Next matchup, we got the New England Patriots versus the San Francisco 49ers. Niners opening up as a 10.5-point home favorite with the over-under at 40.5. Patriots coming into this matchup 1-2. The Niners also 1-2. The Patriots, they're coming off a bad game against the Jets, 24-3. They just had 0 offense against them. The Niners are on a 2-game losing streak, back-to-back close losses. Tough loss against the Rams, where they kind of blew that game in the end. The Patriots, 4-2 covering against the Niners here. They've been able to cover against them, getting a 10.5 on the road. Man, I don't know. This isn't really pretty, but so many injuries for for the Niners here. Looks like they're probably getting George Kittle back. Yeah, obviously, Debo's questionable too. If they get Debo back, I'm not too sure about Debo. We'll see if they get Debo back. I don't know, man. I'm just not in love with the Niners. I think we get a big Patriots offensive game here. I think they don't do anything crazy, but I think they keep it close. The Patriots D's been solid. Just disappointing last week. Couldn't get the D off the field, really. That was their only issue here. Yeah, I'm taking a shot at the points. We saw the Patriots, they were double digit dogs in week 1. And yeah, you saw how that goes. They won outright here. The Patriots plus 10.5 on the road today. Next matchup, we got the Washington Commanders versus the Arizona Cardinals. Cardinals opening up as a 3.5-point home favorite with the over-under at 49. Washington coming into this matchup 2-1. The Cardinals 1-2. Washington on a 2-game winning streak, coming off a big Cincinnati win on the road, 38-33. Arizona, they're coming off a bad Detroit loss, 20-13. They didn't really play well last game. Yeah, no Trey McBride for Arizona, so they'll be missing a big weapon there. Washington 11-3 against Arizona, where they've been really good head-to-head here. I love what I'm seeing from seeing from Jaden Daniels. I mean, man, he's looked really awesome as a rookie. His throws have been great. I mean, man, he had that game-winning touchdown last week. Yeah, he's looking really good. Washington, the offense is looking good. He's got the weapons. They got the run game. Arizona, just a disappointing spot. They got all the talent. But yeah, I think we get a shootout here. Both teams are going to score. But yeah, I like Washington a little bit better here. I like what I've seen so far. Give me the Commanders plus 3.5 on the road today. Next matchup, we got the Cleveland Browns versus the Las Vegas Raiders. Browns opening up as a 2.5-point road favorite with the over-under at 36.5. Browns coming into this matchup 1-2. Vegas 1-2 as well. Cleveland, they're coming off a bad Giants loss, 21-15. Vegas, they're coming off a 22-36 loss against Carolina. Yeah, Vegas, no Devontae Adams, no Max Crosby, no Divine Diablo. I mean, they're missing some key dudes on Obviously, offense and defense here. Mainly Crosby and Devontae. Their two best players are out. So you do not love that. Cleveland, 8-3-1 are covering against Vegas here. Look, it's been very bad for the Browns offensively. They've looked horrible. But equally, the Raiders have looked horrible. Listen, we got the Raiders. They're coming off that Carolina lost 36-22. Carolina beat them down. And yeah, there's going to be really no defensive presence this game for the Raiders here. It's been ugly for the Browns. I mean, this is like the worst game on the slate. But I just don't think I can back the Raiders. Too many key pieces out. Minshew's looked bad. I don't love it, but give me the Browns -2.5 and money line on the road. Next matchup, we got the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Los Angeles Chargers. Chiefs opening up as a 7-point road favorite with the over-under at 42. Chiefs coming into this matchup 3-0. Chargers 2-1. Chiefs coming off a big Atlanta win, 22-17. They've had all three of their games have been very close. Chargers, they're coming off a 20-10 loss against Pittsburgh. Chargers dealing with a lot of injuries. No Joey Bosa. Derwin James is suspended for this game. So they're missing their two best defensive players there. And then on offense, no Rashawn Slater, no Joe Alt. I mean, man, they're missing their two best tackles on offense here. Justin Herbert, it looks like he's going to play from what I'm seeing. I don't think Justin Herbert should play. He's not healthy. I don't think he should play. Just, yeah, I don't love the defense for the Chargers today. Missing their tackles here. I just don't love it. And yeah, you got the Chiefs. They're 5-0 against the Chargers. 5-0 on the road against the Chargers, where they've been really good. All those people, if they were fully healthy, no one, Derwin was playing, Joey Bosa was playing. I don't know. Chargers, I think, would be sneaky at home. But with all those injuries, I'm going to buy half a point. I got to take the Chiefs -6.5 and money line on the road today. Then the last one, we got the best matchup of the day. We got Sunday Night Football. We got the Buffalo Bills versus the Baltimore Ravens. Ravens opening up as a 2.5-point home favorite with the over-under at 46.5. Bills coming into this matchup 3-0. The Ravens 1-2. Bills, man, they look awesome so far this year. They're coming off a 47-10 win against the Jags. Baltimore coming off a Dallas win, 28-25. Yeah, Buffalo. I mean, they're playing amazing right now. Yeah, for me, it's kind of hard to bet against Buffalo. I just love what they're doing here, getting points on the road. Yeah, I don't know. This is gonna be a battle. We're gonna get a nice running quarterback duel. Great quarterback duel here. I gotta just ride the hot team, man. And Bills can really take an L. I gotta ride them. They've just been so dominant. What they did last week was very dominant. But all three of their games have been pretty dominant. They're putting up 30+ points in 3 games here. Or 3 straight games. Baltimore putting up 28, 23, 20. Buffalo is just like a step above them in the scoring department. And yeah, I'm going to buy a point here. We're going to get a close one. I got to take the Bills +3.5 on the road today. That's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Sunday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Monday. Have a good one.